Hi, my name is Mike Reese with the Million Youth Chess Club. I love chess because chess helps me make better decisions. And every day we make many decisions. Today I'm going to explain how each of the 6 different chess pieces move. There's 6 different pieces. This looks like a checkerboard, but it's actually a chessboard, and you use every single square. The first piece is the rook. The rook moves in a straight line up and down the row or across the row. So if you're here, you can go to any of these squares backward, forward, and in chess you can only take one piece at a time. Any of these squares. Remember, chess is a game of war and you're the general of the army. Only one piece jumps. That looks like a horse. We'll get to that in a minute. The rook, straight up and down or straight across. No jumping. The next piece is the bishop. You have one on black, one on white. Never leaves that color diagonal. Any of these squares. No jumping. And in chess, again, you can only take one piece at a time. If you understand the rook and you understand the bishop, then you understand the queen, the most powerful piece of the board. The queen moves like a rook or a bishop. Up and down the row, across the row, or same color diagonal. No jumping. The most powerful piece on the board. The next piece would be the king. The king moves like the queen, but the queen is very powerful. The king moves one square at a time, anywhere. But the king never leaves the board. The whole idea is for you to trap the king. Here's an example. The rook is attacking the king. The king can only move one square. The king is dead. Checkmate. The last 2 pieces are the most difficult to understand. The only piece that jumps is the knight. It always moves like an L. 1, 2, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 squares total. You start on white, you end on black, like an L. But any which way L. An L to the right, an L to the left, a sideways L, forward L, backward L. Your choice. Again, only take one piece at a time. The last piece, the pawn, most difficult piece to understand, is a foot soldier. All the pieces in the back row move forward or backward. The pawn, forward only. The first time you move any of the 8 pawns, you can move them too. But remember, you're the general. You can choose to move them 1. The next move, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You cannot save it up and move 2 later. It's only the very first move, any of the 8 pawns. Now these pawns, just like the olden days, soldiers walked into battle and they swung a sword. So they're the only piece that moves one way forward, but attacked a different way. So the pawn never attacks going forward. The pawn always attacks to the same color.